My name is Kashia, and I'm going to be talking about your ancillary benefits and some of the changes that you'll have in your 2020 benefits profile this year. So for open enrollment, your open enrollment will run from November 7th through the 15th. This year, open enrollment is mandatory. Benefit counselors will be on site, and you can also have the opportunity to call or contact the benefit center to review your benefit options if you're unable to select a scheduling slot over the next week. The contact number for the benefit center is located on the last page of your benefits guide. Before you speak to a benefit counselor, please have all of the following information available: dependent names, dates of birth, social security numbers, addresses, and phone numbers. The benefit center will be open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Eligibility. Your benefits are eligible if you work full-time, at least 20 hours per week. Benefits will start on the first day of the month following your date of hire. Eligible dependents include your legal spouse and your children up to age 26, stepchildren, or adopted children. 2020 elections remain effective from January 1st through December 31st. This is the only time during the year that you're able to make changes to your benefits unless you have a qualifying event. Qualifying events include marriage, divorce, legal separation, birth of a child, placement of a child or of adoption or foster care, and a change in employment status. Child support orders for medical coverage, entitlement for Medicare and or Medicaid. Your medical coverage will remain with Aetna with no plan changes. Dental will remain with Aetna with no plan changes. And then listed below, we have some additional benefits. Your vision will change over to Davis Vision with two options, a 20-145 plan and a 150-200 plan. Your health savings will be with Infinisource. Flexible spending account will also be with Infinisource. Employer paid life and voluntary life insurance will be with the Hartford. Educator disability will also be with the Hartford. Your permanent life insurance will be with Chubb. Cancer insurance will be with Allstate, as well as your critical illness and your hospital indemnity. Your accident coverage will be with Chubb, and your identity theft will be with InfoArmor. So you'll see as listed on the screen, all of your yellow coverages are your new benefit offerings are your green, and your yellow, I think that's yellow, or orange will be the things that aren't changing. New carriers. All right. So we're going to start with your vision benefits. Your current carrier for your vision benefits is Itopia. That carrier will remain in effect until December 31st, 2019, and Davis Vision will take over effective January 1st, 2020. Your benefits will be similar to your current plans, and there are two plan offerings. Here's the first offering. It's $10 for your eye exam copay, $20 for your lens copay. There will be a $120 frame allowance and a $145 allowance for your contact lenses. Exams, lenses, frames, and contact benefits can be utilized once every 12 months. In addition, there's a value-added benefit that's available on your new Davis Vision coverage, and that is a 1-year breakage warranty at no additional cost, and there are some restrictions that do apply. There is also a $200 lifetime laser benefit that's available on both plans. Here we have your second option. That's the 150-200 plan. Eye exams are covered at a $0 cost. Lens are covered at $5. There is a $150 allowance for frames and a $200 allowance for contacts. Exams, lenses, frames, and contact benefits can be utilized once every 12 months. And the additional benefit for the 1-year breakage warranty as well as the $200 laser benefit also applies. Next, we have your life insurance. Your current life carrier is Dearborn. That will remain into effect until December 31st, 2019. New coverages will take place with the Hartford effective January 1st, 2020. Flower Bluff provides all employees with a $20,000 group term life insurance policy as well as AD&D, and that will begin with the Hartford effective January 1st. There is an age reduction that applies. The age reduction is at age 70, your benefits will reduce by 50%. For example, if you have $20,000 of group term life insurance and you're 71 years old, your benefits will reduce to $10,000 that will be paid out to your beneficiaries. Voluntary term life and AD&D insurance is also available to all employees for purchase in increments of $10,000 for 5 times your salary up to a maximum of $500,000. There is a guarantee issue amount of $150 where no medical questions will be asked. If you're currently enrolled on Dearborn's life insurance policy, when you go and elect and sit down with your benefit counselors, all of that information will be pre-populated into the system and you'll be able to see where you are. So if you have over $150,000 right now in voluntary life insurance, you'll be able to elect that as well with no changes and not be subject to medical questions because we're taking over coverage. You also have the opportunity to elect spouse coverage for voluntary life and AD&D, and spouses can elect up to 50% of the employee amount to a maximum of $250,000. Guarantee issue amount will be $50,000, and that will be based on the employee's age. Child coverage is available for $10,000, and children are covered up to age 26. Rates are listed on page 14 of your benefits guide. Disability. Currently, your disability coverage is provided through American Fidelity, and benefits will be transitioned to the Hartford effective 1/1/2020. Employees will have the opportunity to elect disability coverage, a minimum monthly benefit of $200 to a maximum of $7,500 in $100 increments, not to exceed 66 2/3% of your salary. There is 6 elimination options that are available after 7 days of being disabled, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 180 days of being disabled. So there are essentially 6 options that you may choose from. The benefit duration is a DA1 with Social Security normal retirement age. The benefit duration is the maximum time for which benefits will be payable for a disability resulting from an injury or sickness. The schedule can be viewed online with the benefit summary. A pre-existing condition of 6 months, a 6-month look-back period also applies. If an individual employee receives medical services or treatment within 6 months of the effective date, no benefits will be payable for a disability resulting from such condition until the employee has been covered for 12 consecutive months. Next, we have a new benefit, which is InfoArmor. This is your identity theft benefit. This includes identity monitoring alerts, full service remediation, as well as identity theft reimbursement. There's a great app that's available for this product as well, located on the InfoArmor site. Listed below are the individual coverage amounts. It's $795 per person and $1395 per family member. On the identity theft protection plan, you can do things such as check your health score as far as your identity health score. You can receive alerts, monitoring through TransUnion. They monitor your social media accounts as well as your children if you're on the family plan. And they protect your account with biometric authentication. So now we use eyesight and fingerprints and everything for airlines and things of that nature. All of those are monitored for you. Next, we have our new supplemental coverage through Allstate, and it is the critical illness benefit. This benefit, the critical illness benefit, is a supplemental benefit. You do not need to be enrolled in medical coverage to purchase any of the supplemental benefits that I'm speaking of today. Employees will have the ability to elect critical illness, a critical illness benefit of $10,000 or $20,000, guarantee issue, so no medical questions will be asked. There is a wellness benefit of $25 that also applies to this plan, and it covers over 20 listed exams. Spouses and dependents may also receive critical illness coverage of up to 50% of the employee's benefit. A critical illness that is covered at 100% are things such as, on page 19 of your benefits guide, cancer, heart attack, stroke, and some other conditions such as organ transplant, renal failure, brain tumors, comas, and blindness. Additional benefits are payable at 25%, such as coronary artery bypass surgery, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. You will notice on page 19 of your benefits guide that you will see non-tobacco rates and tobacco rates for employee and employee plus children, as well as employee spouse and family. The reason that there is not an employee-only rate is because children are covered at no additional cost. So whether you have children or not, you would still pay that employee plus children rate because the children are provided at no additional cost. As a reminder, these are guarantee issue, and these benefits are put in place for you and your family in the event of a serious illness or medical condition. This coverage is also portable. Next, we have a cancer benefit. This is also a new benefit that will be provided through Allstate. With cancer insurance, coverage pays the employee a cash benefit to help cover the costs associated with treatments and to pay daily living expenses, and more importantly, to empower you to seek care. Cancer insurance pays that cash benefit for up to 29 specified diseases to help cover all of the costs again with those treatments and expenses. There is a hospital confinement benefit, as you can see here, of $200, as well as specified payments up to $7,500 and $5,000 for things such as radiation, chemotherapy, surgery, as well as other miscellaneous benefits that are all listed on the benefit summary that will be located on your website. As a note, employees may not enroll in both cancer and critical illness coverage. So it will be either or, either an employee may enroll in cancer or critical illness, but not both, because both of them have cancer embedded into the plan. This policy has a 12-month pre-existing condition. A pre-existing condition is for a disease or condition for which the medical advice or treatment was recommended and received within 12 months prior to the effective date. There's also a wellness benefit of $50 that's applicable to the cancer plan. Hospital indemnity. Hospital indemnity is also a supplemental benefit where employees have the option to elect from two plans. You'll have a $500 plan, which is option 1, and option 2, which is a $1,000 plan. This benefit pays should you be confined to a hospital. We'll pay the first hospital benefit of $500 and then a daily benefit if you're confined. If you're confined to intensive care, it pays an additional $100 for up to 10 days. Rates for this plan are listed on page 20 of the benefits guide. Accident. Your new accident offering will be with Chubb. Chubb offers a 24-hour accident policy, which provides coverage if you are accidentally injured or need treatment, whether it's you go into the physician's office, or urgent care, emergency room, or if you have an accident. The plan pays according to a schedule of benefits. The schedule of benefits, the full schedule of benefits, is available online, and you'll have a sampling in your benefits booklet on page 16. There are various conditions that are applicable to an accident plan, but one thing that I want to point out is an accident should not be confused with AD&D, accidental death and dismemberment, that's on your life plan. It's totally separate, and it's anything that happens accidentally, whether it's trip over a cord, you fall down, you're on a train, a boat. There are several things that are considered an accident. For example, if an employee has an accident and according to this schedule, they're taken by ambulance, there's a $200 benefit for ground, $2,000 for air. There's an emergency room benefit. There's also benefits for admission to hospital. There's also a benefit for appliances, blood, concussion as well. So the benefit pays on a schedule of benefits, so you're able to take your benefit summary and see approximately how much you will be paid depending on the accident. There's also an accidental death benefit as well as a catastrophic benefit and dismemberment benefit built into the policy as well. Last but not least, we have our Chubb offering for permanent life. Permanent life is separate from term life. This is geared towards your non-working years. Term life is more for your working years, and permanent is for your non-working years. This product is guarantee issue for employees, so no medical questions asked, up to $75,000. The great thing about this benefit is it provides a long-term care benefit that's built into the plan. This benefit accelerates your death benefit up to 4% per month, up to 25 months. There's also a restoration of your death benefit, and the best example I can give is if you're confined to an assisted living or a home health care or adult daycare, etc., your benefits will pay 4% up to 25 months. In some instances, you may exhaust your total permanent life benefit in that instance. If you do, your beneficiaries will still be able to receive up to 50% of the death benefit, not to exceed $50,000, even if you've already exhausted your benefits through long-term care because of this restoration of death benefit. This policy is issue age, so whatever an employee elects as of this annual enrollment period, it locks you in at your current age, so your rate won't change. If you have any additional questions about this, please speak to your benefit counselor for personalized rates.